Hello, it's me. And so behind me, we've got footage from North Star Politics and the official Jeremy Corbyn channel, where apparently he tells all. So last week, I had a comment from a viewer who said that Jeremy Corbyn was in fact an opportunist and a fraud, and that his supporters had much to learn. Well, I mulled that over for about 5 seconds, and I came to this conclusion. He may be right. I mean, I don't think so, from everything that we've seen. But who knows? But I just want to take the opportunity to sincerely thank him for his question, because I started to look at this story and it took me to a couple of unexpected places. So, very briefly, what can we say about Jeremy Corbyn? When taken in context, he hasn't ever taken any cash for questions. There were, however, investigations with regards to survey money. Apparently you can earn quite a bit of cash doing surveys as a politician. And of course, there was also the question of an alleged undeclared amount of money with regards to some legal support. So, Jeremy Corbyn isn't the angel we all thought he was. And frankly, that makes me feel better about him. I always distrust people who are squeaky clean. Because you can bet your bottom dollar there's a closet with some skeletons. And of course, rather like the comment that I had from that individual, we may yet, however unlikely it seems, find a Corbyn closet with skeletons in. My own personal feeling is that if we do find that closet and it does have skeletons, it'll be because he was having an affair or something stupid like that. I don't think it will be because of some political impropriety. And of course, there is his record. All the great things he's done for the constituents of Islington North, which he has represented for over 40 years. And I, who find that my most natural political home is the traditional left, that in many ways Corbyn represents, I'm happy to take the rough with the smooth where Corbyn is concerned. And of course, he opposes digital ID. He opposes Big Pharma. He opposes corporate interference in politics. And for me, frankly, that's quite enough. But I don't agree with him on everything. After all, there are some subjects which are on the lips of the British public which he appears to be staying quiet on. Certainly there are messages of, rather like the title of this thumbnail here, if you ever watch it on YouTube, he states, we can build a better world. And of course, we can. But in the same way that there is no clean money in British politics, there won't be any clean politicians in building our utopia. To get anything done, it seems you have to crack eggs. And Corbyn is going to have to get his hands dirty at some point if he wants to gain power here in the UK. Corbyn's traditional left, the left that I particularly champion, has been destroyed. And it was destroyed by Tony Blair back in the day when he got into power. And that's led us to this point where we are here and now. A country that appears in the eyes of the world, certainly in the eyes of its citizens, to be in shambles. Starmer out, Burnham in is the hopeful cry across some parts of the country. And even though Burnham is making all the right noises with regards to things like trial by jury. Here in the UK, there's an effort by Lammy to remove trial by jury for many, many people, which personally I think is a catastrophe waiting to happen. I don't think anything will get better under Burnham. As I say, he's making all the right noises, and this is a road that people who follow politics are well used to. Many promises as they get into power, only to find, there's nothing we can do. We tried. So is Corbyn an opportunist and a fraud? As I said in my answer to the comment that I got, I don't think so. I can't agree with that. I don't think we're going to find out anytime soon that Corbyn is a serial killer. But the question did put me on guard, and I'm thankful for that. It reminded me that the person I would most like to achieve power here in the UK to take Britain forward doesn't have all the answers, at least not for me. Corbyn, every time he enters those parliamentary buildings, is swimming with the sharks. He's cheek by jowl with a bunch of political movers and shakers who are used to accepting lobbying money, who are used to accepting money to ask questions, who are used to accepting money for favours and possibly even a blind eye or two. They rule the roost. It's a fixed game. But Corbyn must somehow find a way to cut through all that BS. He has to find a way to project the message that he has, that he is different in all the right ways, that his principled stand is in fact what British politics needs right now. The amount of people who are following the other principled men of British politics who are at least under the spotlight, Andrew Bridgen and Rupert Lowe, are making hay while the sun shines. They're gaining many, many followers because they're speaking to those difficult subjects that Corbyn seems unable to speak to with your party. The message has to be that Corbyn and your party care about British citizens, care for their safety and well-being, and that it has a plan with regards to illegal immigrants, a plan that is robust and workable. But more than this, the message has to be that the British citizen is Corbyn's number one priority, his highest concern, and that immigration, legal or otherwise, is an important secondary concern, and that your party will deal with people who have no business being in this country, and they will do it fairly, but they will do it firmly. That they will deal with persons who have no business being freed from prison, let alone being at liberty in the country after committing heinous crimes against young girls. If Corbyn and your party can't be brave at this crucial point in British politics, where the voting public are more fluid than they've ever been, where so many of them are looking for a political home after being disenfranchised by the uniparty system that we currently have, then the traditional left is going to be in a bit of a pickle. Traditional left politics, and more importantly, the British people, will have been sabotaged by Corbyn and your party, robbed of this golden opportunity by a reluctance to be bold when traditional left politics, and more importantly, the British people, need it most. I like Corbyn because he is a kind man, a principled politician. But in order to get to the better world that he hopes to build, he's going to have to wade through a whole ton of shit to get there. And if he isn't willing to swim with those sharks wholeheartedly and use their weapons against them, I fear we may never see a kinder, fairer Britain. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe and share. It really would help the channel. And until next time, do look after yourselves.